Exciting times. This all happened last minute and like in a really badass way. We're over at my parents' house right now. I am. Jerry D's actually going into town to finalize getting the tag on the Avion to get the physical tag. And then I've got to move all of our stuff. The truck, the way we pulled this in, so you've got this really tight spot on the other side and you've got to pull around and then back in. So what I'd done initially was pulled the trailer in and then had to pull the truck around that way to get out on the shed side. And so right now I've got to move all of my shit out of the way so that I can hook up to the Avion right there and then back it out. And then I've got to back it all the way down the drive to the cul-de-sac, and then we'll head back to Perry via back roads. It was not supposed to rain today, so I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna get Jerry D to pick up some Gorilla Tape so that I can, on the leading edges on these windows and stuff, we can just temporarily tape them and then snatch the tape off this afternoon whenever we get back to Perry, and also get to go through all of the random shit that I have sitting here, because you amass a lot of shit whenever you're a shit collector like myself. Got this beast hooked up and about to take the weight off the jack and then finish moving all this stuff. Ever need to check trailer lights by yourself? Find something that sticks in between the brakes and, say, the seat, and then you can adjust the seat where it holds the brake for you so you can walk to the other end and check it. She's out. And I had to deal with some funky shit because obviously I had to put all this shit in the way, but that pallet down at the end that's holding our windows, where's it at? Right there, was in the way of a straight line shot. So I had to like line the truck up at a little bit of an angle and then straighten it up once I got past the pallet, but it all worked out really well. It's just been time consuming as shit. And then we're gonna look at getting all this closed up as best as we can, and here we go. I had to add this in here just because I'm so damn excited that this is finally happening. All right, so got my raggedy ass truck over here, and brought the Avion over last night. Pardon me, I need my sunglasses. We're still working on getting it backed in. We've got to make that turn where Jack is right now. We'll have that done here in just a minute. And then got our chimenea from Mom and Dad, some other random stuff. This is gonna end up being the vent on the end of the house. This is actually off a casing from an old welder. Oh, what else? What other cool stuff? Yeah, so we were having trouble making that curve last night in the dark. My lineup was good, and then there were some trees in the way. We cut the trees out, and then I kept lining up wrong and then pushing myself off in the bushes over here. So we'll get that squared away here in just a minute. But the Avion is in Spring Warrior. We are about to move it on up from a tent to a fucking badass camper. So that's where the camper was sitting just a second ago. We managed to make that turn, and then I'm about to go to town. That's why that's my truck, that's Jerry D's. My truck's backed in first so that I can take hers to town, but we got it backed way the hell in there. So that's a 34-foot trailer just nestled nicely. Hold on. So there's a spot right there that we're gonna be clearing out over by the power pole, actually. And then Avion will go right there, and then we're gonna build a little bitty 8-foot by 8-foot shed, 8 by 8 by 8 cube shed this afternoon and tomorrow as temporary storage. And then get the AC hooked up and running on the generator for right now in the Avion so that we can get it climate controlled. And we're gonna go from that to that in about 2 days. All right, fuckers, stay tuned. I'm in town right now putting a video together so that I can post it here and then attempt to make my first post on YouTube in a while. See if we're going to go with the existing channel that we had or if we're going to start over. Because we don't have much traction on that side anyways, so starting over wouldn't be rebuilding really anything. Got the material for the shed and the outdoor shower in the back of the truck. $300 worth of lumber right there. Fucking mind-numbing how expensive lumber is. But off we go. Love you fuckers. We'll talk soon. Stay tuned. There's more coming with all of this stuff. And there's all kinds of shit that we've done that I haven't posted because of connectivity issues. And it's coming. I promise.